Hello, my dear friend. I'm happy to welcome you to my channel. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more helpful videos about health and everyday life. Give this video a big thumbs up, it really motivates me to keep creating simple and valuable content for you. Now let's get started, it's going to be interesting and useful. Before you sprint to the gym, sit down with a pen. Write 3 numbers, your current weight, the weight you really want, and a realistic finish date, about 0.7 to 1% of body mass lost per week. That pace is fast enough to feel but slow enough to avoid the body's emergency mode. Now calculate daily maintenance, weight times 24 by 1.4 if you sit most of the day or times 1.6 if you regularly break 8,000 steps. Subtract 15%, that is your safe deficit. Build every plate on the same visual rule, 1 palm of protein, 2 fists of vegetables, 1 thumb of healthy fat, 1 fist of starch only before noon or right after training. Aim for roughly 2 g protein per kilo of body weight, carbohydrates slotted around workouts, and fat kept moderate so the deficit survives. Alcohol, juice, and sugary sodas silently eat the deficit. Plain water, 35 milliliters per kilo, is your baseline. Do a kitchen audit, park lean protein, eggs, greens, and frozen veg on the most visible shelf. Exile sauces, cookies, or candy to the hardest to reach drawer. Dinner 2 to 3 hours before sleep, bedroom darkness, and 18 to 19 degrees Celsius air keep leptin steady and ghrelin quiet. A 5-hour night adds roughly 300 phantom calories of hunger next day. Launch a photo food diary. Snap each plate and rate hunger 0 to 10 before the first bite. By day 7 you'll see precisely where hidden calories sneak in. Weigh yourself each morning after the restroom, track the weekly average. If progress stalls for 14 days, cut another 150 calories or add 500 steps. Homework, make a shopping list, meat, fish, eggs, vegetables, intact grains, 0 sugar spices, batch cook 3-day portions, place a full bottle of water on your desk, and swap every latte for black coffee. When these basics run on autopilot, half the battle is won, your body gets unambiguous signals, and your brain faces fewer chances to sabotage the plan. Most calories burn outside the weight room. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, fidgeting, pacing, standing, can erase 100 to 200 extra calories a day with no extra hunger. Begin by adding 500 steps on top of your baseline, hold that 5 days, then add another 500 until you live at 10 to 12,000 daily. Set a timer every 50 minutes, stand up and pace 2 or 3 minutes. Park farther away, exit the bus 1 stop early, take every phone call on your feet. Twice a day perform an exercise snack, 5 rounds of 10 squats plus 10 push-ups, and at noon slip in 3 sets of 20 jumping jacks. Drink 1 glass of water per additional 2,000 steps. Photograph your step counter every Sunday and log the number beside your weight curve. Add inclines, 2 minutes of stairs 5 times daily rivals formal cardio yet keeps your shirt dry. Stretch your calves at night, the looser the muscle, the longer the stride, the bigger the burn. Once everyday movement becomes instinctive, strength work and sprints will kick twice as hard. A single kilo of muscle torches about 50 calories day and night. Lift 3 times weekly, around 45 minutes per session. Warm up 5 minutes, then tackle 4 compound moves. A 6-week push-pull split works. Monday, back squats 3 by 12, bench press 3 by 10, plank 3 by 30s. Wednesday, Romanian deadlifts 3 by 12, single arm rows 3 by 12, assisted pull-ups 3 by 8. Friday, lunges 3 by 12 per leg, overhead press 3 by 10, cable rows 3 by 15, finish with burpees 3 by 10. The last 2 reps of each set should feel heavy, when they don't, add load. Rest 60-90 seconds between sets, stretch hips, chest, and lats afterward. Pre-lift fuel, small protein plus fruit bite, post-lift, 25 grams of protein plus a fist of carbs. Dehydration of just 2% steals 10% of strength, so sip water throughout. Filming your form once a month prevents technique drift. Track personal records, seeing numbers rise curbs late-night snack impulses. Together with high NEAT, lifting builds a high-flux metabolism. You can eat and spend more while staying in deficit, without feeling starved. Drop high-intensity intervals once or twice weekly on non-lifting days. Protocol: 30-second all-out burst, run, bike, skipping rope, followed by 90 seconds gentle motion, repeated 6 rounds. Adding warm-up and cool-down totals 19 minutes. Heart rate should spike to 90% of max, is almost equal to 220, age, during work and settle near 60% during recovery. Metabolic afterburn lasts a full day. Surface doesn't matter, treadmill, hill, stationary bike. If joints protest, choose bike or pool sprints, same 30-90 timing, 0 impact. Hit the last interval no later than 3 hours before bedtime, adrenaline must settle for quality sleep. Shower, down half a liter of water with a pinch of salt, and stretch calves and quads for 5 minutes to blunt soreness. Cycle, HIIT plus lifting plus active day, and body fat melts while metabolism stays sky high. Weigh yourself daily on an empty stomach, but judge only the weekly average. Plateau 2 weeks. Remove 150 calories or tack on 500 steps. Shoot progress photos and tape your waist fortnightly, visuals beat scale fluctuations. Whenever cravings strike, set a 5-minute timer and jot your mood. Real hunger survives the pause, impulse usually fades. Guard 7 to 8 hours of sleep, nightly. Repair crew metabolizes fat while you dream. Practice 4-7-8 breathing or neck mobility drills to squash cortisol spikes. Emergency rules: 8 birthday cake, walk an extra 2,000 steps today and tomorrow, skipped workout 4-minute Tabata at home, unavoidable feasts start with a giant salad, sip water between courses, cap alcohol at 1 dry wine glass. Enlist allies, a family chat for celebrating mini wins and hiding cookies from site boosts success 20%. Reward every 3 or 4 kilos lost with non-food treats, sauna, new playlist, day trip. Hydrate relentlessly. 35 milliliters per kilo, 1 glass on waking, 1 20 minutes pre-meal, 1 after every 2,000 steps. Review the plan monthly, keep what works and delights, and prune what drags. When protein, steps, iron, sprints, sleep, and tracking align, body fat has nowhere to hide. 6 to 8 disciplined weeks can drop 2 or 3 clothing sizes and make the new normal feel effortless.